Hi, my name is Chaplain Rabindranath. I am the Director of Ministry Development for the Phoenix Dream Center. My story 6 years ago started where I was involved with law enforcement. I was a correctional officer at the Lovelock Correctional Center in Lovelock, Nevada. It's right outside Reno, Nevada. About 6 years ago, I was in law enforcement because I felt like it was my duty, my calling to come and to serve and protect, have an opportunity to help people and to help people rehab. But what I didn't realize was how depressing, without God in my life, without any actual meaning to my life, there was nothing to do but just sit there all day with people in a depressing environment, listening to people's horror stories, but not being able to reach out, not being able to say the word God, not being able to pray for people. Because when you're working in the prison atmosphere, especially as an officer, there are some things that you cannot say, and one of those things is God or anything related to biblical, to Jesus Christ. So for 4 years as I worked in the prison system, I became an alcoholic, a functioning alcoholic, because when I would leave work, I would go to the bar, I would drink. On my days off, I would drink. And about 4 years ago, I hit rock bottom and where I quit my job in Nevada, and I just really had nothing to do. I was depressed, I was lonely, I needed a way out. I got a phone call one day. It was actually in June of 2012. I got a phone call from my mom saying that there was a place called the Phoenix Dream Center and Church on the Street. Many years ago, I had heard about this program ran by Pastor Walt Rattray. I heard it was a good program. And really, I knew that there was a calling on my life. My son was in Arizona, my family was in Arizona, and I knew that sooner or later I would have to come back to Arizona. So in June of 2012, I jumped on the Greyhound bus with nothing. I was still detoxing on the bus on my way back. I made 3 stops in Sacramento, Reno, Los Angeles, and each time they wanted to take me off the bus because they thought something was wrong with me. I didn't let them know that I was detoxing off alcohol at that time. But through God's grace, I was able to make it back to Phoenix. I came down to the tour on a Tuesday. I met with Pastor Ken and Pastor Jim Cherrier at the time, and they gave me an opportunity to come back in the program in 9 days. I came in the program, and I haven't looked back since. I learned so much through the Church on the Street program. I learned values. I learned who Jesus Christ really was. Not just who Jesus Christ was, but I learned what it was to have a relationship, an intimate relationship with Jesus Christ. And how to not just learn about it, but how to live it, how to apply it to a daily basis, how to apply grace, how to apply love, how to just help people, and at the same time helping yourself through helping people. I went through phase 1 and phase 2 of the Church on the Street program, graduated with honors from both. At that time, I was given the opportunity to come start working at the Phoenix Dream Center in their cafe. I became the cafe manager and slowly worked my way from cafe manager to barbershop manager to studio manager up to where I am now. I'm a director of ministry development, where I handle the marketing, PR, a lot of the financial ends, some of the donors, some of the grant writing, some of the networking for the Phoenix Dream Center. I handle a lot of the tours, the mission groups. And it's just an awesome opportunity to be able to see what God's doing, not only in my work life, but also my personal life. In the past 4 years that I've been here, God has done nothing but delivered. I have gotten my son back after not seeing him for 10 years. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I don't drink anymore. I'm healthier than I've ever been. I met my beautiful wife here in the program 3 years ago. Been married for over 2.5 years now. And my relationship with my family has just grown immensely. There were bridges that were burnt that I never thought could ever be fixed. And somehow, God fixed them. Somehow, they say God can do the impossible. And when you actually see it happen in your own life, you become a believer. And when you become a true believer, then you understand that, you know what, this is my calling. I have something greater to live for than I have ever thought before.